My Hero Academia Smash Rising is a complete and utter disappointment, at least for me. You know, I wanted to give the game a little bit of time before I actually came out with decisive, I just don't like this game. I made my gripes, what my main issues were, and it's a pretty lengthy video. This one's going to be pretty short because I pretty much know what I'm going to say. When it comes to My Hero Academia Smash Rising, I'm just not getting into it. I have very little passion for it whatsoever, and I'm not really even saying that Smash Tap was a great game, because it really wasn't. But it was above average for what it was, you know. And then you have Smash Rising, which is just a grade under. It disappointed me because it was a almost 4 month wait for this game. I believe maybe even more, and it finally drops. It is just a watered down version of Smash Tap, pretty much. This isn't a renewal. It's barely an update. We're throwing away systems that we already had that were better than what Rising has delivered to us right now. You know, the gadget system is better than the R Factor system. I understand they work differently, but I think the gadget system was far better. And for the most part, most of this would just be my opinion, how I felt about it. But as a person who's played a lot of gacha games, it still plays a lot of gacha games. You know, I bought two phones for this, for gacha games in general. I've got this phone, which is like it's a cheap dummy phone. You can't really even see how many games are on there really, but there's a ton of games on here. And on my original phone as well, I have a bunch of gacha games. I play these all the time, so it became easier for me over time just to tell what a good one looks like, or what a good one feels like. And again, I wanted to give Rising a chance. I wanted to give it a chance. I wanted to give it time, because I was like, okay, let's wait till the first event rolls out, see what it's really like. And with most games of this nature, you can't expect an event to change gameplay, and that's my biggest gripe. Gameplay. Yes, gacha games are watered down games that have one note gameplay. All of them do, besides a few have very diverse gameplay to it. But for the most part, most of them are one note. Like, gameplay is the same, battle is the same, movement same. And so when I look at Rising, and when I play Rising, when I'm doing whatever in Rising, I see myself putting my phone right here. I keep forgetting to set aside. My phone right here to my side. Normally I place it right here next to my mouse, and whenever the battle finishes, I just go click, tap, retry, like 3 taps, and I just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Now, again, this is very true for all mobile games. They are based on repetition, they are based on grinding. But when you don't care about grinding, when it's literally just, let me just do this thing, but it's kind of a hassle, it's kind of a chore, then it becomes too much. There are plenty of games I don't like grinding in. In fact, I should say in general, grinding is kind of a nuisance. I don't like it in general. But there is something to say when I grind, because I do want the reward. I want the rewarding factor of it. And I also am grinding because I can handle the gameplay, or at least it doesn't seem like a sludge to me. Smash Rising doesn't have gameplay at all. And then we get to the difficulty spike. I don't really care too much about difficulty spikes when it comes to these kind of games, because it's obvious you need to hit some sort of wall in order for the company to incentivize you to pay for characters and use the gacha system. Whatever, doesn't really matter here. Or at least I should say, I understand that point. But the difficulty on this game is weird. It's crazy high for whatever reason. You know, I came into this with a bunch of resources and assets, probably more so than the average player. You know, I'm sitting on around 800 something hero souls. If there's a unit I want, or I should say R Factor I want, most likely I'm going to get it. But even then, after pulling the gacha R Factors, which should be the better versions of R Factors that are available for free, I'm having a hard time getting my characters to progress even further. And the overall might system, power system, whatever you want to call it, a collective number, really doesn't make a lot of sense when your characters have avoid, hit, and luck, right? Because those are RNG factors. So how does an RNG factor go into a total power factor? How does that work? There obviously has to be some numbers that mean more than others. Because what if I build a total avoidance like build? What would my power look like then? I don't want to do it. It's a hassle right now. I can't. It's an all Japanese game, so it would be kind of annoying to go through all of that. A big amount of grinding that I've done in the game, and I can't get past like my power like 16,000, and even then sometimes that doesn't even matter. That only tells me as once you get to higher level that the amount of power your characters gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So it's more self-reliant on you having 6 stars and then having most likely the gacha versions of R factors. That's what it's telling me. And again, I think the difficulty might be subjective. If someone's having an easier time than me, then great. I just want to go back again to the power system, where even if you have the recommended power, you can still lose a battle. I've already said it before. Losing the ability to move makes it harder and makes it worse. I don't think I have to retread that. Just, oh my god, I invested so much time in Smash Tap, so I was like, let me try, let me have faith, but like, it's just not going to get better from here. It's not. And the only thing that they'll probably do is increase cards that have incredible power creep. That's the only thing I could think of. You know, the multiplayer is janked. I'm not sure why they even did it that way, but it's totally dead now. Story mode is lazy. Like, again, I press this fact. It's Bandai Namco. Bandai freaking Namco. How do they not have people or a team strong enough to create things like, I bring this up all the time because when I think of top tier smartphone games, I think of Honkai Third Impact or Honkai Impact Third. These cutscenes. Helios, こちらハイペリオ、状況を報告せよ。報告します。バルキリー、効果開始まで10、9。How does Bandai Namco not have the ability to create something similar to this, especially for the My Hero Academia franchise? Why is it that the My Hero Academia franchise keeps getting the short end of the stick? Even so, if we look at like the presentation, I'm not talking about gameplay or anything like that, they're just the presentation from games like Dragon Ball Legends. Dragon Ball Legends is crazy good looking. Or even games like the Boruto to Naruto Ninja Voltage, that one, right? That one looks good, and it has a nice presentation to it. The character models are a bit better than Rising's. I'm not gonna say like Voltage is very good when it comes to character models, but at least they're better than Rising's. Like, I can sit here on and on and on and on and on about Rising and the things I don't like, but I think I have to then relay, what am I gonna do with Rising? At least for the channel's sake. If people want to see something, I'll do it, but as far as that goes, I'm sure Rising will probably be gone in 3 months. Off my phone, I should say. By that time span, I should have seen everything it's had to give us. There will probably be every single type of event it wants to release, and probably a character that will probably, or I shouldn't say character, we don't have those anymore, an R factor that will try to break the game, or try to change the meta. I'm sure something like that will come out within 3 months span. Normally that's how it works for most games like this. Other than that, I think it's just probably going to be summonings. Editing video footage for this game is unbearable. It is because it's not interesting in the least. I can't really do much for it. But I thought it would be good for me just to be a bit honest about why, or I should say, what I wanted to do with Rising. I guess even why I won't be playing it as much anymore. To be honest, if I really do quit the game, I'll give my account to someone. Someone can have it. If I really do. So don't hold your breath for it. If I really see myself going nowhere with this game, it can go. It can go to someone else. I'm sure there's other people who would love to have my account. Other than that, I'm done here. I don't know what else to say. I'm sure people have gotten used to Rising, and I'm sure there's plenty of people who like it. I'm not really trashing on you if you like the game. You can like the game for all I care. I think there's no harm there at all. But I personally don't like it. Go check out Memory Lane, check out Smash Tap videos. I've done a lot of them, and I think the later ones are some of the best. Don't forget to rate the video, like it, dislike it. I'm sure there's some people who don't agree with my opinion. If you don't agree with me, please tell me why. I would love to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe. But with that said, I know I won't be doing as many Smash videos anymore, but that does give me more free time to do other things, and I have something I want to do. It's kind of like a goal now, or a dream, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take a long time, and I'm hoping maybe if the channel becomes a bit more successful, it can start working towards that goal, that dream of mine that kind of was inspired by Smash Rising, to be honest. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.